Hello, welcome back to RedtheColor. This is the update for the Cinderella Goldfish's baby. As in one of my previous Feng Shui video, I have mentioned, water is one of the most auspicious elements. Water is attracting wealth, so most traditional Chinese family will keep a water pond in order to stop the mosquito or some other insects overgrown inside the water. Normally you keep some fish to keep the water clean. As a perfectionist, I don't like low quality goldfish in my pond. It would drive me crazy. Because the point is, I should have the best thing in life. In order to acquire the best quality fish, the best way is to raise it yourself. So when you have good quality fish grow in the pond, that way you know not just some feeders to add a view. So that's why I will talk about raising goldfish in my channel. It's an ongoing process. Occasionally I will do some culling to maintain the best quality stock in my water garden. After 1.5 months, the goldfish baby seems still very healthy. I feed them with the crushed flake food. Use your finger to grind them to powder and mix with brine shrimp and the boiled egg yolk. As you can see, I intentionally made the tank a bit crowded because if you keep them in a 10-gallon tank or 20-gallon tank, when you feed them, it's easier for baby to search for food. So you have less chance to waste the food. And also you can siphon the bottom very easily and maintain the water quality. When I was a kid, we used to get the Daphnia, but nowadays it's very difficult to find the Daphnia. So the brine shrimp would be a good replacement. However, you need time to hatch them. Normally it takes 5 to 7 days to hatch them. To separate the brine shrimp, I stopped the aeration and put a light bulb on the bottom of the bottle. The live brine shrimp will gathering around the lighting area. Then you let it settle. Then you use siphon holes and suck all the shrimp out. As I'm showing you here, I usually use the first brood, the fresh live one, for the first feeding. Then I will siphon the rest of the shrimp out for the next feedings. You just filter out the salt water, or you can replace it. And the rest I will just dump all the shells along with the brine shrimp to feed them in next 2 or 3 days. Don't worry about the brine shrimp eggshell because they're just floating on the surface. I like the little fish to nibble on the empty shells or suck the shrimp out of the eggs. And I also give them something to do, because when the hungry little baby fish cannot find food, and they will go nipping the tail of their siblings. So I don't want that to happen. Once a week you do a tank water change. When you change the water, you siphon out the bottom, use a small tube. I siphon out 1/3 of the water, the bottom, garbage, everything. The eggshell will lay on the side of the tank, so you can use tissue paper, just wipe them out. So then you add fresh water until you don't have to feed them brine shrimp anymore. The water will be cleaned out. Then I have container storage some tap water for a week. That will be the same temperature. You add in to make up the water lost. To cull the fish, that's another subject. Usually, at this stage, we'll start to use magnifying glass to start to culling the babies. However, since they're pretty healthy, I probably will wait the first cull until they're like ½ inch long. It's much easier to choose the tail shape, so when the fish grow a little bit bigger, I will make another video just talk about the culling. Alright, thank you for watching. See you next time.